This is talking about the migration crisis in Europe. Military history, there are instances in which one side unleashes a completely new weapon or form of combat, leaving the adversary so entirely off guard that they are unable to muster any effective defense. The longbow upended medieval combat by adding unparalleled lethal range. The British use of tanks in the First World War brought mobility and firepower to static trench warfare, forms of attack that you can't prepare for because you can't imagine them. Europe is presently under attack from just such an unexpected form of warfare. The initial error of the Europeans was to fall for the illusion in 2014 that the mass arriving persons were primarily migrants and refugees. It was the height of the Syrian crisis, and in combination of soft-heartedness and pragmatism, the Europeans assumed the people streaming across the borders must be Syrians. Spinning the fantasy forward, they imagined these would mostly be nice middle-class Syrian families with a preponderance of medical doctors among them. They would integrate easily. It would be a perfect fit. As soon transpired, they weren't mostly Syrian, and they weren't mostly families or middle class. The majority were uneducated, single, younger men from Pakistan, Afghanistan, and as the floodgates opened, from territories beyond. By 2024, there were 11 million refugees, excluding illegal immigrants, from 147 countries. In the end, a nation ceases to be a nation when the people are not the same people, because a nation is more than just a landmass. It is a group of people that have a similar history. They share a government, they share a culture, they share a language and beliefs, and those norms create what we call a nation. If all of a sudden the nation is being changed entirely, is it still the same nation? That inherently is one of the challenges that Europe is facing. It goes on to say, if your country is suddenly populated by people from an entirely different background who don't speak your language, are the products of a completely different history and culture, have no common roots with you, express hate or contempt for you, are committed to an expansionist religion that believes in conversion, and have principles very different from yours on basic matters such as dress, food, drink, behavior, status of women, if they are determined and able to enforce your compliance with their principles, then you have not been joined by immigrants. You have been invaded by an occupying force.